Hello, welcome to Telycam channel. In today's video, we are going to look at the web UI for Telycam PTZ cameras. Let's walk you through some of the features and functions you can manage on the web UI. The first thing you want to do is to make sure your laptop and the PTZ camera are on the same network. Then you can enter the IP address of the Telycam PTZ camera on the Chrome browser. There are two languages you can choose from, and the username and password are admin. Here you can choose the substream and mainstream image quality. Now let's change it to mainstream for a better image. So on the preview page, you can do a pen tilt control, zoom control, zoom in and zoom out, and focus control. But you see, when you use the focus control, it will change the focus mode to manual. So let's change it back to the auto focus. So here you can also change the pen tilt speed, focus speed, and zoom speed. Now let's show you. So we usually put the pen tilt speed in the middle. And for the zoom speed, or here you can set up the preset. If you want to save this preset, then just click the accordion number and click this little pencil icon to save it. Or let's see another preset. Let's zoom it at the plant. And save it as preset, maybe number 1. Okay, now let's go back to preset 0 and click go. Okay, so now here is the preview page. Let's have a look on the settings page. First, you can see is the video encode. So you can set up the encode mode H.264 or H.265. The RTSP address is here, and of course the resolution for mainstream or substream. So the mainstream we just saw, it was the 4K 60 frames per second, and the substream was 640p 30 frames per second. And let's have a look for the 1080p, maybe 1080p 30. Don't forget to click the mainstream button. Okay. And next section is the video transmission. This is when you want to use the streaming protocols such as the RTMP, NDI setting or SRT setting. So you can stream to YouTube or Vimeo, such platforms. And here is the audio setting page. So you can set up the encode mode, the sample rate, bit rate, and volume on this page. This one, the image adjust, is the one that we use it most often. So you can change many parameters here, such as focus. You can turn on or turn off the digital zoom button. For the exposure mode, we have several options for you. Now we are under the auto exposure. If you change to manual, so you can change the shutter speed and gain or iris parameters. For iris priority, so you can only change the iris, and shutter priority, you can only change the shutter speed, and brightness priority, so you can change the brightness of the picture. Now it's really dark, so maybe you can change to the maximum brightness. And let's go back to auto, and so you can enable the anti-flicker functions. White balance, there are so many different choices, such as the auto, white balance, indoor, outdoor, one push, auto tracking, manual, or temperature. For the image section, you can use the mirror or flip or dynamic range. And the image quality is for brightness, sharpness, contrast, and saturation. So you can adjust as for your preference. The noise reduction, there are also 5 choices you can choose for 3D noise reduction. And here are the video section for VI, frame rate, and digital output. So you can set up from here for your output. Next part is the network configuration. So you can look for the Ethernet parameters here, such as the IP address, DNS, etc. This part is the frame rate upgrade. So if you need to upgrade your Telycam PTZ cameras to the latest version, then you can just go into this page and upgrade in a few seconds. Here is where you can reset all your camera parameters and some account information and system information. Okay, so that's all for the WebUI. If you have any more questions, just drop us a line under the video part, then we will answer you when you see it.